What's up, guys? Back again. Episode 2 of the Strandberg. This should be like a TV series. The Strandbergs! No, I don't really want to turn this into a series, but what's happening is kind of funny because as someone who's been in sales, I've been in sales my whole life, but I've also done like a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, everything from building computers to selling houses, I've done it. And so when it comes to people selling stuff, it's like I'm definitely in my environment. And so yesterday we left off and I was talking to some people in the comments and they were bringing up some things like, well, it does have JB pickups that are Seymour Duncan, and those really aren't the best pickups. I mean, yeah, there's Seymour Duncan and they're okay, but you could have better ones considering the higher ends of Strandbergs have Fishmans. This is kind of like I found out this is kind of like the cheapo line. The Bowden OS series is kind of like the affordable series. It's not like the $3,000 or $4,000 Strandbergs, but that's another story. So after a lot of deliberation and debate, I decided to contact the seller and talk to him, see what's going on. So I said, hey, what's the condition on this guitar? And he's like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a few scuffs from, here and there just being owned and played. And overall, it's really good condition. And I'm like, okay. And so I was asking him, how's the Strandberg neck? And he's like, oh, it's great. I love it. And I'm selling this one to buy another Strandberg. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So sounds like it's pretty good. And so I said, have you had any offers on it? It's like, oh, no, I haven't had any offers on it. Keep in mind, this guitar has been on Reverb now for 20 days. He's like, I've had a lot of questions, but not any offers. And I'm like, okay. So I think to myself, well, if I put an offer on the table, I've got a great chance. I don't have to go up against anybody. And so I kind of threw out there, I'm like, yeah, if you haven't had any offers, tell you what, I'll give you $1,500. Keep in mind, I have to pay another $100 just for shipping. So it's like I'm doling out like $1,600. You're not really losing a whole lot. And the fact that it's just been sitting on Reverb with no offers, I mean, you kind of think to yourself, either you're going to take it off and keep it, or you're going to lower the price, or you can take my offer. I got cash on the table right now. And so, after that, the response I get back is like, okay, thanks. It's like, thanks, I'll let you know. And I'm like, that type of response is like the nice way of saying screw you. And so I just thought to myself, oh, that's funny. And so I'm just thinking, should I message him back and up the offer, or should I just let it go? And so I thought to myself, yeah, he's probably not interested, otherwise he would have jumped on it. And so, I'm kind of talking to my head. It's like, did I really want this Strandberg? Now that he doesn't want to accept the offer, it's like, maybe I shouldn't have made that offer, because what happens a lot of times when you get people that would sell their stuff, they get attached to it and they think it's worth more than it is. And yeah, granted, this is a great price for a Strandberg, but being in sales for so long, I know that a lot of people, especially when it comes to stuff like cars, when you know that you probably paid too much for it, so when the time comes for you to sell it, it's like, oh, I paid $30,000 for it and I still think it's worth like 25, and then you look in like Kelly Blue Book and it's worth like 18. And you're like, look, dude, I know you like the guitar. I know you think it's great, but, you can either have it sit there not giving you any money, or you can just take the offer. Don't be attached to it. If you want to sell it, if you're ready to sell it, then just sell it. You might have to take a loss. I've sold a lot of things that take a loss on, but in the end, it's cash in my pocket, and you're not sitting there frustrated looking at Reverb every day. It's like, oh, why is it not selling? Well, there it is. So anyways, guys, I thought it was funny. I'm just going to wait and see what this guy does, kind of like a cat and mouse game. But, if he doesn't reply by a day or two, then it's his loss, and he had an offer on the table. Anyways, guys, leave your comments and opinions below. Tell me what you think, and we're out.